Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly Cosplay here. I'm sorry, it's been a moment. I haven't been able to review the past couple of months. There's been a lot of stuff going on with as far as delays. I've been trying to get the whole collection together before I make a video. I end up actually not purchasing some of the items from the collection, and we'll talk about that a little bit further on. But this video in particular is actually not going to be about official Disney merchandise. This is going to be about the Forge and Tinker, which is an Etsy shop, and some of her collection. I have a lot of her items and I'm really enjoying them, but I will say this, I am not sponsored by Disney Nuimos, by Disney World, by Shop Disney, any of those things. I am also not sponsored by Etsy or Forge and Tinker. No one is paying me to make this video. I am just doing it on my own, and we'll see how it goes, but every opinion is my own. So, the first thing I'm going to review is her name tags, or some of the items that she has that go on to, like, their shirts, like a button or something to that effect. So what she does, or what they do, I'm sorry, is it's name tag like that. So this one particularly is Donald, but I did order one for all of my dolls, which is 9 right now. And we'll talk about that a little bit later because I do have another doll to review that's actually not part of the America collection. I actually ordered one of the Japanese dolls, and I will review her, but just not in this particular video. But so you have the name tag like that, and then how they go on is a little magnet. So this is just a washer. Sorry. This is just a washer on here, and then this side here is the magnet. So this won't actually like stick to anything. Granted, they can hold it because their hands are magnets, so the magnet will grab this, but it's not like I could use this as a fridge magnet or something like that. So since I have Donald here, I'm going to grab Donald, and he's wearing one of the newest outfits from July. So this is the July one, but again, we'll do a July review video as well. So you just slide that little piece in the back there that has the magnet on it, and then the other piece goes right here on the front, and then they stay on. Now, they do hold on pretty well, but I will say, like, because I carry mine around in the parks, from time to time they will get knocked off and slid off because they are just magnets. So you want to be careful of them, but I haven't lost any of them, and I brought them around to the parks and stuff and taken lots of pictures with them. So they're really nice, but just make sure that you keep track of them, because if you're holding them, like I have a bunch of my arm at once, they can tend to brush up against each other and could possibly knock them off. Again, because they're just magnets, so just be careful. She does have lots of options available, which I should have had that listing pulled up, but I think I actually might. No, I have the cell phone listing pulled up. Hopefully this works this time, because I've tried to do this before and I did not have it set up properly, but hopefully this time my microphone continues to pick up on this side. So this is her Etsy page. Right here we're going to pull up this is the Nuimos list. This is the listing for this particular item. So as you can see, she has lots of options. She has Walt Disney World and Disneyland available. And then she has lots and lots of different names. As far as I know, she has every Nuimo in both America and the Japanese locations. She did have some additional names, like Baby Yoda, Grogu, and the Child, which that's because they also work really well for the shoulder friends that we have. I'm doing a hand gesture, and you guys probably, I don't think you could see me the way I have it set up. So a lot of those are from the shoulder friends. I'm not sure why she has the Deadpool and Wade. I mean, that's great, but I don't know if there's a particular Nuimo similar product that those are intended for. And Host and Hostess must be new, because I haven't seen those before for the Ghost Host. And then, yeah, the blank for then if you want to write on it. I considered doing that for my Pooh Bear, because as some of you may know, her name is actually Winifred. But I didn't feel comfortable being able to write in that little tiny space, so I have just ordered the Pooh Bear, the regular Pooh for her. No, I wanted that. Okay, so yeah, so I have Donald, Pooh Bear, it just says Pooh. On all of mine are Walt Disney World because I am a Walt Disney World cast member. Um, so, uh, we have Eeyore, Mickey, Minnie. I know, I'm sorry they're a little fuzzy. I don't have the best camera. Kermit, Miss Piggy, and my Japanese doll, Ariel. So, they are white with the blueprint, and they say Walt Disney World and where dreams come true, like her current name tags do. I don't know as of yet if she'll be doing any sort of update when we get our new name tags come October. So, we'll see. Um, so that is her name tags. That is part of some of the stuff that she's had on there for a while. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. But my USBs are not the most secure. I don't know why. I also have what looks like a sticker that's that same style. There it is. So this looks like our traditional Mickey stickers that we give out, or used to give out, and will one day give out again, but we just haven't gotten the traditional Mickeys back in. We started to get some stickers back in, which is pretty exciting because it's been a while since we've had stickers because of what's gone on, and we didn't want to, that was too high contact. But we're starting to bring back our fun little stickers for giving out to guests, which is great. But in the meantime, we have this Nuimos one, which again works the same way, where it has the backing. That sticker contains a washer, which they can hold on to if you'd like them to, or then you can use the magnet that she makes and put it on their shirt. Like that. So, sorry, I've moved my camera and I'm trying to get used to looking at the camera, but I keep looking at the screen because I want to check what I look like and make sure that everything looks good, but I also want to like look at you guys, so that's why I'm trying to remember to look at the camera, which is now up here and my screen is now down there. But anyway, so that is that. So in that same line, or same vein, I should say, I've also ordered some of her Star Wars stickers, which she did a lot of. Um, I don't remember how many different designs there are, but I ordered these ones in particular, based on the costumes that I have made for my Nuimos. If you guys follow me over at miss.nuimos, so Miss Nuimos, on Instagram, you will see, first of all, you've seen a lot of this stuff posted, but also you will see the costumes that I've actually made for my Nuimos. I made them for Star Wars Day, but they've worn a couple times past that. So I ordered these to go with some of those. Let's see. So we have, let's see, Rebels. I want to say, see, I wish I could, I should know these, but I know this is Jedi, First Order, or sorry, yeah, Empire, First Order, Rebels, New Rebel Order, uh, New Republic, I believe. I could be totally butchering that, but anyway, they're the same thing. They work on the magnet backings, and then the sticker fronts that slide on their shirt. So there's lots of different options depending on what faction you or your Nuimos are. So those are really great. And all of the things so far that I've shown you, all of the stickers and stuff, yeah, she has them. at least as of right now in July, they're all listed at about $5 each, which is one of the reasons why I really like shopping with Forge and Tinker, because she makes really high quality stuff, but it's in an affordable range when you're buying it for 5 or 11 for dolls that are the size of your hand. You don't I spend a lot of money on them, way more than I should, and I'm sure there's other of you guys that do as well. But that's a nice thing about sometimes ordering from some of these Etsy sellers is some of their stuff is cheaper. But at the same time, if somebody's stuff is higher price, you have to just remember that's because you're paying for their time too. Um, so don't just look for the cheapest option, look for the best option. And for me, Forge and Tinker is the best option and also happens to be the cheapest. I really like her portion sizes. I know that's a weird way to say it, but I don't know how else to put it. Compared to the Nuimos, she has the best sizes, and I think she has the most 3D. I've seen a lot of other people make products for them, but they're very flat and one-sided, where her stuff is very, again, 3D and full. It might not be a full 360, but at least it is fuller than just a flat piece of plastic. So that's why I like hers stuff. Like for instance, this one here, this, and that's the backside where they hold it. So this is actually one is almost 360. And I also have it in green. If you guys guess, these are the blue and green milk from Galaxy's Edge. So that's what those are supposed to be. I adore anytime she does drinks, especially stuff like this. Like, again, my camera's not the best, but I can see like little like bubble patterns and everything in it that actually makes it look frothy and like super realistic. Because I have those, and then I have limited edition ones that she did that are the Violet Lemonade from the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Again, a full 360 view, including the bottoms. And I love the texture on these. They really look and feel like an icy. Like, they really look realistic. She made them with and without straw, but they both came with the little hibiscus on it. These were a little bit more expensive, but these were also a limited edition product, and there's a lot more detail and work into them. So that's why. Again, you're paying for somebody's work and time. So I very much appreciate these. If you're looking for something a little bit smaller, a little bit more every visit use, these are great. So I actually have a lot of these because I ordered multiple so that they could all hold, so that more than one could hold a drink at a time. But again, these are super realistic. The stickers are very accurate to what our cups look like in the parks. And then she did a very accurate looking ice on top. It kind of looks like a Coke or like a tea. And then again, she makes them with and without straw. So another one, I think that might cover it for the drinks that I have. Sorry, my box is a mix of like her stuff, keychains, because I tend to find those good to be size for them, and then like other little things I've collected around for them. So this here is the popcorn. Again, it doesn't go all the way to the back, but that's okay because that's the side they're going to be holding. But again, it's a very accurate sticker of what our popcorn boxes look like in the parks. And then you have this popcorn on here that's actually like a foam, and it's actually very textured, and it is super realistic. It even has little burnt bits. It looks exactly like a popcorn. Like, it looks like I could eat this. It's amazing. On her food line, she also has the ice cream sandwich, the very traditional Mickey ice cream sandwich, with or without a bite. Now, my only grievance with these, and I understand why it's that way, is the placement of the washer. So if you can see the washer, which again is what they're holding onto, so it's not magnetic, it's just metal. But based on its size, she has it up here because that's where it's best going to fit. I would rather it be down a little bit further on the stick just for sake of them holding it, because then it looked like they're holding the stick rather than the ice cream. But the illusion still works for the most part. And again, it's because she's trying to hide that washer, because if it's any lower on the stick, you'd be able to see it. So I get why, but that's my only personal grievance with these, is I would like to have seen maybe a different attachment method so that it could get lower down on the stick. See, because that's where they hold it. So it still works. It works well for pictures and everything, especially because most of the time you're not going to have them like that close to the camera when you're taking the pictures of it. They're going to be kind of in the background, usually maybe with another you holding an ice cream or something. So, but that's my only not super positive with those. The Dole Whip, which again has a very accurate sticker for the in-park cups, has a flat back for them to hold, and then has this soft swirl look at the top. And that one does look nice because you have them holding it down here by the cup and not by the ice cream. So very accurate. Let me see if I can. There. Now they're not so washed out. Now I'm washed out, but that's okay. You don't have to see me. So we have the cups, and then for more ice cream, there's also the ice cream sandwich, which even has the Mickey face on it, like you'll see in the parks. You can even see the little speckles in the ice cream. Because for some reason, somebody, and this is just a weird grievance in life, or I don't even know if grievance is the right word, but weird observation, I guess, decided that whenever you make a ice cream sandwich, which is already cookies and ice cream, therefore cookies and cream, you must put cookies and cream ice cream in the cookies and cream sandwich. Yeah, I don't get that one either. It's basically like making Oreos Oreo flavored, but it's fine. That has nothing to do with this. That's just something I've noticed before in the past. Anyway, so there's a little ice cream sandwich, and again, it's held in the middle, so it's a good holding spot for them. Looks nice. Already reviewed our drink cups. Then I have a honey pot. So this one I specifically got for my little Pooh Bear. It's a honey pot. It's adorable. Again, flat on the back, but you're not usually going to see the back. You're going to pose them like this. They're going to see the little front. And they're going to hold their little treats. She also has done maps. I particularly have the Galaxy's Edge map because Star Wars is life and Galaxy's Edge is like my one true home. And I also have the 100 Acre Goods map for my little friends Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore to have a map of their home, or their other home, because their home's with me right now. And then we have another one that's kind of a large category, or it's one product that she puts multiple different designs on, which I'll probably pull that listing up too so we can kind of see what currently she has. I have not ordered a phone for Ariel because at least the last I looked, she did not have a design specifically dedicated to Ariel. However, for the other Nuimos, they all have their own cell phones, because she did individual stickers of the different characters. So that's Daisy, as you can see in the background, is Epcot, and then you have Eeyore in front of It's a Small World. You have Miss Piggy in one of the dazzling blue dresses from one of the collections. Kermit in his overalls from the overalls and orange hoodie outfit. Donald at Animal Kingdom. Minnie Mouse at Disneyland, California. Mickey Mouse also at Disneyland. He's actually at Disneyland. She was at California Adventure. That's the word. And then Pooh Bear in front of 100 Acre, his home, but his like attraction. Like if you can, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can kind of see like the back corner of like the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, like house that's sitting outside of the ride in the background. So those are the phones that I currently have. Let's pop a look over to her Etsy. Come on. So these are the phones. Again, we can click on the select options. So you have Mickey, Minnie, Donald. So all of the regular characters that we have currently, as well as a Magic Kingdoms game, which if you guys play, you know that's the one where you're trying to like collect all of the different Disney characters and put them into your own virtual Magic Kingdom. Emoji Blitz, which is another app-based game, and a park map. So that's going to look like they're opening the My Disney Experience app on their phone. But again, all of the characters that she has available are only American characters. And this is kind of her current list of images. So there's again the park map, the emoji, the Kingdoms game, and then the two characters I don't have, which are Stitch and Angel. Stitch appears to be at Magic Kingdom, and Angel looks like she's at Hollywood Studios. Well, that's one of the personal things that I really love about them is that they all have very unique backgrounds to where they are. So they're all very special. Getting back to you. There we go. And then where did I set it? Oh, last but not least, my favorite things that I have from her is the lightsaber. So this is the what I call the hero blade. This is the Anakin or Rey or Luke, depending on who you want it to be. I believe she specifically calls it Luke's lightsaber. But it has the very specific, or it has the big details, but not the little tiny minute ones that are different between the variations, which is good because then you can use it for whatever you want. Because I personally use it as a Rey lightsaber because again, that's the character that I have a costume made for my Nuimos of is Rey. So it's very cool because not only does it magnet to their hand so they can hold it, but it also has a magnet in the middle so that it can come apart. And that is a light. So all you have to do is just push down a little bit. Now it's on. I put it back inside the saber, put the saber cap back on, and now your saber lights up and stays lit up until you take it apart and turn it back off. So I have used in the past the keychains that Disney sells of the lightsabers, and just kind of taken off that really big ring. Let me see if I have them sitting around here. I might not. This bag. Haha. So I take off that big ring, and they're an okay size for them. Sometimes they can kind of hold by the keychains, but those kind of flop. So I have little tiny hair ties on them, and I stick those around their hands. But again, I have to futz my way around getting them on and hoping they stay. And they still have that little chain dangling from them. So they're not exactly perfect, and they do light up if I hold them, but I would have to hold them in order for them to light up. As soon as you let go, they turn back off. So this is really nice because not only is it perfectly sized for them, and you don't have to futz around with extra things like hair ties or chains, and it turns on and stays on. So this is the better option as far as that goes. However, the only thing I will say is that there are different versions of the Disney keychains that she has not made as of yet. I believe she's only made 3 lightsabers, which is a blue, the Luke green, and then a Darth Vader red. So if you need any other characters, this would be the way to go. But if you were looking for one of those 3, I highly recommend going with her lightsabers. They're good quality, good price, and I adore them. So I wish that she had more designs because I probably would end up buying more of them, but they are one of the more expensive pieces. But again, for understandable reasons, because they are so intricate, where they have a lot of details on the handle and you have that light piece inside, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult than just your standard, print and stick. So I really enjoy these and I highly recommend them. I think that is all that I have from Forge and Tinker right now. I will probably be buying more stuff from her in the future. Um, I recommend following her not only on Etsy, but she does also have an Instagram. It's the same name at Forge and Tinker. And let's go ahead and pull that up so that y'all can see it. And I'm going to try and remember to link both of these things in. It's taking. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and remember to link both of these things in my description below. Alright, so now we can switch over to scene 1 and then open my Chrome. And then this is her Instagram account where she'll keep you up on the latest to date in items that she's going to be selling or things that she's had in the past. And this is a great resource to check out things for comparison and size. So yeah, highly recommended. Again, just a reminder, I am not paid by anyone. This is completely out of my own free will, so these are all my own opinions, that I really do love her work and everything that they do. And I appreciate Forge and Tinker and all the, because I've had to communicate with them several times. They're always very courteous and kind and they seem like a very, very nice person, and I'm happy to work with them and can't wait to see what they come out with in the future. Right now they're doing a series of ride vehicles. Excuse me. And I wish that I could afford them. They are definitely on the higher scale, but they have so much detail in them that they're absolutely worth the price. I just can't afford them right now, or I would be ordering them. But they're also more. They're very good for if you like to display your Nuimos, as opposed to I like to play with my Nuimos, and they very rarely stay home without me. So that's not necessarily a market that I need. But if that's something that you're interested, again, I highly recommend her. So I think I'm going to stop rambling here so that I can get on to recording the next video. But thank you all again so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope you please go check her out. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, miss.nuimos. And I will see you guys all later. Bye bye. Thank you.